In the world of business, women have been making strides, shattering glass ceilings, breaking stereotypes. Their influences can be seen in various initiatives, including trade and also in the field of art. Welcome to Story Looms from 973 Show, the first edition of a podcast series featuring tales of triumphs. We are at the Safiya Ali Kanoo Hub for Art and Handicrafts, where these businesswomen have featured their artworks at the show titled Entilaq, organized by Bahrain Businesswomen Society. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome, lovely women, to this beautiful chat show. It's a podcast series, and here we are to discuss on the art scenario in Bahrain and how the businesswomen can contribute to it. So maybe we can begin with the organizer.
First, I would like to thank you very much for arranging such a gathering. Entilaq, the idea behind Entilaq is to, first the name Entilaq is to describe the take-off of the first art exhibition for Bahrain Businesswomen Society. Okay. And when the idea came to my mind, at that time I didn't know how many artists I will have in this exhibition. But I found out that we have so many talented members. Some of them are international artists, some of them are local artists, and some of them are participating for the first time. But the overall, it's a very nice experience with them, and it's a very nice experience for me even, and for the society to discover such talents.
Great. All the very best to Bahrain Businesswomen Society, and let's hope to see more of editions of Entilaq. How many first-timers are here? First-time artists who are showcasing. Miss Badriya Abdulrahman.
First time for me to participate in the art gallery in
What
Bahrain.
did you showcase? What is it? A painting?
A painting, yeah, it's a painting. But I started this art also in Bosnia. I've done with Nawal Al Moosa this piece for art for peace in Bosnia, and this is my first time here in Bahrain.
Okay. I'll move to Khulood. I think you're also making the first time entry.
As an entrepreneur, I do. My main background is the banking and investment. I started the art lately for the last 2-3 hours, I would say, during COVID.
Okay.
During COVID, I went for the expert to start painting, learning, and I didn't think that one day I will get paint. Okay. I just went for fun. And
what have you exhibited at the Entilaq?
I exhibited 3 paints. And 3 paintings, and it was a very big surprise for me, because at the beginning I refused to participate because I thought that as a beginner I would wait more. Then when I saw that it's very exclusive for the members only, so these are my friends and family.
Very good.
So I thought that, okay, they encouraged me, and I participated with 3 paints, and that's it. It happens. Actually, I'm happy now, very happy, because the amount of encouragement and people, how they like my paintings, and the good feedback that I've received, give me a push that I will continue on this.
Great.
Actually, I have 2 business. One is in IT, and the second one is the fabric, which is
fabric.
Kumas fabric, which is I am designing the fabric depends to my idea. I like the nature, I like the colors, or I display 4 canvas, which different idea, but all of them on the nature colors.
I started with the art and product design in 2020 with the pandemic when it started. And I'm so glad to be part of Bahrain Businesswomen Society, as it gives me this opportunity, which is really amazing, to go and deep in the society, Bahraini society, and to meet many talented people around us.
And I noticed that I have the touch of art since I was like in 4th grade. When I make any work in the class, the teachers, they put it outside the class in the corridors of the school, and to show my art. And this gave me really the challenge that I do a lot of painting. Of course, I wanted to study art, but there was no chance, so I study business. I've been a member since the 80s, and I joined some of the exhibition which my painting won in that contest. And then also I sold some painting. I do some painting for project, for interior designers, for, by order.
I am not good in drawing, but I love colors, and I love mixing color. And I went to Cairo for 3 courses to learn how to make batik, how to collage. I use acrylic because I was using only oil. So after that, I participate in maybe 7 or 8 exhibition in Kuwait, in America, in Miami, New York, and here in Bahrain.
I decided to focus on the soft side of my hobbies. Have been showcasing my paintings lately. I participated in this gallery with 4 different paintings using 3D techniques, and very much happy to meet all these beautiful talents.
I started painting during the COVID time when I was at home. And this is the first time for me I participated in this art exhibition. And I was so happy yesterday when I saw people like my paints. And inshallah, I will continue with it.
That was a good icebreaker. And every artist has a tale. I heard from women from all backgrounds, the IT specialists to lawyers to bankers to true blue artists. Everybody had a story. And I would really, from the bottom of my heart, thank Madam Safiya for this lovely place where we are all here. These are engagements which bring up the artists, which are encouragements to artists. Now, on that note, let me move to the next discussion point, the art scenario in Bahrain. By grace, you women are in a position where you can have your paintings done, exhibit, or go places. But do you believe that there are many out there in the country and beyond who really needs the support and encouragement which you somewhere picked up from? What can Bahrain Businesswomen Society or artists as individuals can do?
I would love that Bahrain Women's Society will do like, if we go to Europe or anywhere, there is like the art market that when we bring small artists or poor artists or, the art is not easy to sell. Like, that we have the garden, the سوق المزارعين اللي هو farmer market.
Farmers market.
We can do for art market for people to give them like an income, and it will be a very good like feedback or coming back to the society as helping other people to have little money for them.
That's a real nice suggestion. An art market would be nice.
I think Ministry of Culture should encourage the beginner to participate in the annual exhibition they make it, because at the time of Tariq Al Moosa, God bless him, he did it as this way. The first entrance for the big artists, then the second is for medium artists. They started, but they are not famous. And the third one for the student who are starting.
The budding artists.
And I participate in this.
Okay.
And it's encouraged me a lot. So I hope they
come back with
again,
it. Yeah.
Come back again, because it was like a celebration, It's like what I can say it, it's celebration.
Yes.
And everybody happy.
We need more of the encouragement of the people that are senior and experts in this field. She make this initiative and to have this hub or the center for the artists. I think more of this is what's needed.
Yes.
So working with art is a challenging thing. It's not an easy thing. So we need some like these initiatives, and in a more like for the senior artists to give a workshop with the critiquing in art, so people can develop their skills, you know, because many people, they misunderstand what's the meaning of the real art, and so they need somebody to guide them, to put them in the right track and tell them the critique so they can improve themselves in that area. So I think we need like this initiative and more of this. It will give us more opportunities for the pioneer artists to start up, as well as they can just be in the right track.
I want to add as well that nobody don't have a touch of art in his life, because the modern art is coming in different ways. It's not like the classic art that you have to paint or to do something, a drawing. Now the paint is, even if you are putting a white blank with a dot, it's calling a painting, and there is a meaning for that. Now, painting or any artwork is about story. So if you have a story, then it will be like an artwork. I encourage everybody to touch the brush or to touch anything, to do something, because everybody is having a feeling. And if you put your feeling on a canvas, it will be a painting.
Great. And as an organizer of an art exhibition like this, how do you respond to these suggestions, Ms. Manar?
Yes, as I said, it was the take-off of our first
Yes,
exhibition.
Entilaq means
Yes,
take off. I
Entilaq,
was very
yes.
happy to learn that word.
So from that, now we are listening to our artists, and from them we will learn. The next edition, it will be much more, let's say, it will be modified according to the needs of our artists. I think we will have something good in our next edition, and maybe we can, look at this, the art markets. It's a very great idea. I just want to add that Bahrain is known for its deep cultural roots. Bahrain celebrated the 49th edition of the Fine Art Exhibition. That means for 49 years, Bahrain is celebrating the artists in Bahrain, the locals and the expats. Any artist can participate in such exhibition. I wish our Bahrain businesswomen artists can be part of this exhibition and more international exhibitions in the future.
Great.
Thank you for joining them.
Thank you, madam. Thank you so much. We really miss Mariam Naz and Aisha Akbari, who could not be with us this morning. But hats off to all you women. Every piece is unique. That was the vibrant businesswomen in Bahrain speaking to us on this edition of Story Loom, and this is Rajiv Unikrishnan signing off for 973 show.